Hey, good morning. This thing is not stable, so we might have some issues with you flying. I guess I'll just hang on to the tether. Anyway, it's been a while. We're like almost done with the first half of 2026. It's the end of May, so I haven't vlogged this year. Maybe I did, I can't remember. But I started video editing yesterday. Actually, I started before this, but then I did a lot yesterday. It was mostly like trying to catch up with all my puppy Philo videos, because like, you know, I have a bunch sitting in the vault, just sitting there. So I was like, you know, I feel like I gotta put it out there somehow. So I have a channel for them. It's just I gotta put the videos together. It's super. Their videos are easy because, you know, who doesn't like to watch puppies? Not a lot of thought. You just splice them together, do some trimming if needed, add my watermark. I haven't stopped putting music now because apparently some of the best videos are the ones with the most response that the algorithm likes. Doesn't even have my music on it, so even easier. All right. So I cranked out a bunch, and so I was like, you know what, might as well vlog, because, you know, there's a lot of things that are interesting to talk about, and I honestly really don't know where to begin. I guess we can start with the health, because you know, I used to start with financial updates. Well, we can get to that. There's not a whole lot to talk about, but in terms of the health, I do have my checkup coming up on Tuesday, so I have to do some lab work today or tomorrow. I figured today just to give myself some time. The only crappy thing about it, like literally, is I gotta do a stool sample. But I think what I'm gonna do is get my blood test today. They give you the kit for the stool sample, and then you gotta mail it in. I guess you could bring it back too, but that's I guess I'll ask, because I'm gonna say I have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday, so there's like no guarantee that it's gonna be ready in time. And I guess if it's not ready in time, I can adjust my doctor's appointment, but it is what it is. Health wise, I feel okay. I've had issues, pretty bad issues, with what I think is gout earlier in the year. That's one of the things that we're looking at monitoring. And it feels like there's, I think like pork might be a trigger, but I still eat pork sometimes. It's just, I don't know, very inconsistent. Alcohol might be like something that irritates my nerves, but sometimes it doesn't. So very inconsistent. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, at this point, I'm just figuring, you know, moderation. Just don't go crazy with anything. That way you don't even, you know, because there's a balance, right? You can cut off everything and anything, and then your food is just not enjoyable. So that's the health update. The spine thing has been coming. I've been feeling it a little bit more lately. It kind of triggered back when my sister and my brother-in-law came into town. Speaking of health, he actually had to deal with some health issues himself. He was having some blockages, so he had to get some stents done. Apparently he was actually feeling it too while he was here in Hawaii. So good to know that they at least took care of that. The blood pressure thing, honestly I haven't been monitoring it, but I take my medicine regularly. And my weight, I got super sick a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago actually at this point. Time flies so fast that what feels like a couple weeks ago is like 4 weeks ago. I had to, like, I just had to go to work sick after a while, and it was just a super long road to recovery. Really hard to get rid of a cough, but in the end, I got through it. I did lose quite a bit of weight during that ordeal. So there's the kind of the side benefit is like that's the other thing I'm trying to get under control. So I'm trying to going to the gym now. Trying to incorporate a more wide range of exercises as opposed to like my routine of just swimming every day and doing the spondylolisthesis degenerative spinal stenosis exercises. But like I said, when I had my spine, it feels like it's been coming back a little bit, but hasn't been like really, really bad. And then I know that just doing the exercises will kind of help me get back on track, so I'm really focusing on that. I think I might do like legs today, and then if I have time, I'll go swimming. What else we got? So there's the general health update. A quick one on the financials. The economy is stupid. There's that. Gas prices and food prices is noticeably higher. The stock market, I didn't look at it today, but like a couple weeks ago, even though we've been going through a war and whatever, it was like the highest it's been. Like my portfolio was like, whoa, why is it so high? Yeah. There's one specific stock that I 60x'd. That's crazy. Let's see. What else we got? Yeah, so this is the personal things. I guess I've been super busy, you know, like operating committee. I don't remember if I talked about this. I am now the temporary coordinator, and then there's this sentiment of trying to keep me on as the coordinator of the operating committee. Honestly, it's a lot of work, and I kind of, there's two parts of it, right? Do I want to do it? It's complicated. I want the job done right, and with that in mind, I know how to do the job right, so I don't mind that part. But it's a lot of work, and I don't want to do a lot of work. So that's the complicated part of it, right? So we just had our maintenance training visit on Monday. Big event. That's gonna be kind of nice to help kick it off. It's just there's a little bit of hiccups and things are just slow moving, and I want to push for them to get done, but at the same time, I guess I need to be patient. It's hard, right? Because I can push things forward myself, but then I'll kill myself. So I delegate, and then when I delegate, it becomes an even more slow-moving process, which has its own set of frustrations. But yeah, it is what it is, and then you know, we're losing a lot of members. So, but I think as we move forward, I think we'll be okay. What else we got? Convention coming up, so there's a lot of prep for that. I know we have a department meeting on Mondays. We just had training last Saturday, so it's been good and fun. I think there's a measure of enjoyment too, but it does have its own frustrations as well. I think, well, it's one minor thing. It's when like guys kind of like back out because even though I asked them first, they find something they like better, and then they move on. And it's like, okay, what happened to the principle of letting my yes mean yes? You know, I get it. If I really don't want to do something, I won't do anything. But at least be upfront about it. Or just tell me. So, yeah. Or if you don't want to do it, or you think something better is going to come along, you can just tell. Why don't you just like tell me you don't want to be with us? Yeah. Work. I'm fortunately in kind of a little bit of a lull. I had a busy spurt. It's a little bit of a lull. I'm going to be busy today. But what we have are a lot of bigger projects coming up. Like my boss said that he's gonna let me do a high rise. It's been a while. The last I think the last one I did was a few years ago. It was like Hyatt Regency. But this one is gonna be cool because it's brand new. Like, I do renovations, but I haven't done anything. It's brand new, ground up. Yeah. We have our 60-year anniversary. I gotta actually email my boss about that. Ask about family. Yeah, so I'm headed to the gym. The plans today is to find some time to go do my blood test. I've been on, and speaking of like making videos and stuff, I've been on this creative tick a little bit. So, all while being busy, it's kind of a hard thing to juggle, but it's helping me to be balanced. I think the one thing that has been like a problem is like, which I'm trying to, it lets me just eat away time. Is like just playing like this phone app game. It's like a puzzle game, and then like reading manhwas. That's kind of slowing down a little bit too. But like when those things catch me, man, I can like waste a lot of time. But that's why I'm trying to get back on the creative thing. Getting inspiration to make music, and then like Steven has been really pushing to like get his album done, so that's been kind of like a kick for me to get going as well. And yeah, it's exciting. One of the very latest thing is like me really honing in on being interested on playing the bass. So I'm looking at buying a bass, but that might be on hold though, because I got a big purchase for an upcoming vacation for a cruise. So yeah, gotta kind of set aside some money for that. But yeah, and then yesterday we went, and speaking of money, I spent a little bit of money yesterday to order some glasses. They're actually a replacement for my the Metas that I lost in Italy, and then a pair of sunglasses. And then I wanted to get rid of all the janky stuff in there that like they sell to you as upsells, but then they end up being hindrances for me. One is polarization. So in a world where we're using our devices all the time, and I'm like navigating on my phone to get somewhere, and if I'm wearing polarized sunglasses, it blocks the screen. I can't see it. So okay. And then the other thing is like the transitions. Like, I guess it kind of works and helps, but then like it can be frustrating sometimes using it. If that makes any sense. This will go this way. It looks like the guy's blocking the road. Yeah. Yeah, so but the cool thing is, like, a few weeks ago I got a notification in my email saying like, claim your money. Like, what kind of scam is this? It totally sounded like a scam. But I looked at it, I was like, this looks legit. And there was a claim number, and I traced it back, and it was the claim for my lost glasses. Here's the thing, I was just claiming for the glasses that I lost, but what they ended up doing was whatever was on that purchase is what they reimbursed me for. So these glasses, a pair of glasses that Hazel had, and the Metas were all on that purchase. So these glasses are now free. Is that cool? Yeah, so I was like, yeah, okay. So at least that's like some money that came back to me that I could so it's not like what I bought yesterday was me having to double dip into my bank account. Yeah. So what do we got this weekend? Well, there's a lot of organization stuff that I gotta take care of. I gotta set up my assistant for this upcoming meeting that we have, and then I have this job at work where I need to write an assessment and then do the blood work today. What else do we have? Yeah, so the music thing is fun. One of the cool things with the music too that I've been having fun with is this is one of the best years for music in my opinion. Well, at least the music that I have good taste, the taste that I like. Yeah, so much good music coming out this year. It's really exciting. Well, music that's already come out, honestly. So like, Elmine, he's my favorite newish artist. This guy Jadon, that you hear saying, like him too. Kehlani had something good. There's this girl named, I think it's, what's her name? It's not Sienna Rose, is it? It's something else. Leon Thomas blowing up. It's such a good time, at least for R&B for me, so it's been fun. Let's get to the parking pass ready. Yeah, so we're here, checked in. I guess we'll talk to you later. Bye.